Well, this season kind of took on a theme of its own, kind of like everybody else. You know, you have a plan, and that plan generally doesn't work out the way you anticipated it to. And for me, generally, the last 7 or 8 years of me running the camera and hunting, it seems to be like a 50-50 or somewhere around that 50-50 of camera time and literally hunting time. Well, for me this year, I ended up probably, well, I think out of close to probably 200 hours logged filming, I only hunted 3 times. And then this hunt here could actually count as a fourth, even though I was literally filming when all of this happened. So that was a first for me. I just bought a new Matthews this year, and I really wanted to break it in, but we're filming, so we're having a great time doing this. So I'm dedicated to the camera at this point in the game. My wife is very sweet and very patient, but we also rely on venison to feed us throughout the year. And I had only, I had no deer in the freezer. So, so thank you, Nate, for the opportunity to put some meat in the freezer. And an hour or so into the hunt, we had we had 2 or 3 decent bucks out and about 250, 300 yards out. And all I heard was, "Would you shoot one of those bucks?" And I said, "Well, I'd like to see him a little closer, but there's a chance. I don't know. I probably would." And then it was, "If one of those bucks gives us a shot, would you shoot it with a rifle?" Well, don't ask me that question again, because the answer is absolutely. So if you want me to shoot it, I'll shoot it. And I know Nate was serious, and he handed me the rifle after we glassed this buck coming across, working his way around. Kind of just made his way around, checking the does on this field, slowly, checking each doe, eating corn.
dude.
And of course, I'm good for a miss, so I shot and missed at 45 yards. 50 yards I ranged it this morning. 50 yards, shot and missed, right over his back. You can see the footage. It's crazy. That's how I roll, though. So they clear the field, and well, as you can see, to me, it's just amazing. They came right back out. That's the power of that food source. So Nate said, give him a couple of calls. So I threw a couple of grunts out to him. Didn't hear him. Threw a couple more, a little bit louder. Got his ears, and then I hit the can call, the Primos can call a few times, and he comes on a string right to us. So I was watching the time. I put him down in 4 minutes before shooting time was over here in Indiana last night. So I'm pretty excited, pretty blessed. My wife was real happy that I was able to get some meat in the freezer. So it's been a good year. We're not done yet here in Indiana. We're going to keep it rolling. Didn't have much of a Crimson Trail here or with his doe this morning because they went right down, but we'll take it. So meat on the table, protein in the freezer for our families, and we're pretty excited. So stick with us, and hopefully we'll have some more action heading your way here real soon.